Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review my Dior Book Tote. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Marlene and I do videos about luxury handbags, shoes and fashion in general. So if that's something you like, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So I have the Dior Book Tote in the large size in reverse Toilet Joy in grey. I have had it now for almost a year, so I'm going to give you my thoughts about it after I have had it for a while now, and I also have traveled with it a few times. So I bought my book tote in August in 2021 after wanting it for a while. And to be honest, I couldn't be happier with it because now it's my main travel companion. However, there are a few cons about this book tote and I'm going to go through it with you guys. So as I said, I have almost had it for a year now, and in the beginning I was a little bit afraid of the light color and the thoughts of placing it underneath the seat. And it's also in fabric, so the fabric can absorb something underneath the seat. I think I have probably used the book tote around 20 times the last year and it still looks brand new and it doesn't have any stains whatsoever or damage to the bag. So I think it is a very great bag and it's very durable, and I think it is a great travel bag because of its durability. Another positive thing about this bag is that it fits a lot. It can easily fit all my essentials when I'm traveling. I have a MacBook Pro 13 which fits easily, and since my carry-on is often full, I also have my Birkin inside the bag. On the negative side, it can get heavy very quickly and the fabric itself is very thick, and on the other hand the bag is very structured and can carry heavy things easily. Another thing I really like about the structure is that it can fit easily on my carry-on and therefore it doesn't sag on my carry-on, which can be a problem when you are carrying non-structured bags. And when it comes to the inside of the bag, this is both a pro and a con, and that's because the bag doesn't have any organization. It has only one big compartment, so therefore you can customize the organization a little bit to your own needs with buying an organizer for your needs. But on the other hand, you have to be aware if you are considering buying the book tote, you will need an organizer for it. I currently have this one from 7RP. Which I really love and I really recommend it for the book tote. I currently have a discount code for this, so I will leave that in the description box. This one doesn't have a bottle holder, but that doesn't bother me because I'm not really carrying my bottle with me. The organizer can be a little bit expensive, and that's something you have to be aware of, because when you are spending that kind of money on a bag, I would have wished that they had included some organization in their bags. Another reason why you need an organizer is because if something spills in your bag and you don't have an organizer for it, the spill is going to absorb in the fabric and damage the bag both inside and outside of the bag. But when you are having an organizer like this, for example, which is water repellent, so if I spill some liquid inside this one, it will not absorb through the fabric. Another issue with the bag is that you can easily get pickpocketed, and that's because it doesn't have a closure, and of course that's something you can buy an organizer for. I know there are some organizers with a zipper, so you avoid that problem, but that will steal much of the space in the bag. It is also really recognizable because it literally says Christian Dior on it, and I think it is especially recognizable in the blue oblique because that's the most known ones. When it comes to wear and tear on the bag, I think the thing you have to be most aware of is where you are placing the bag, because as I said earlier, I was very afraid of getting stains underneath the bag when I'm placing it under a seat. So whenever I'm going to do that, I will always check the surface before I'm placing it down. And the second thing you have to be aware of is the handles. You can easily pull strings when you are, for example, having a ring on you, and hand lotion and other creams can give stains on the handles. Another thing you have to be aware of when you are buying the large size is that it doesn't fit under all flight seats. I have experienced that myself, so I have had to put it in the overhead compartment a few times. And I also think the large size is not suitable for an everyday bag, depending on your needs, of course. But for me, it is only my travel bag because it is so big and bulky. And if you are looking for a more everyday bag, work bag, I think you should go for the medium or the small size. But I wouldn't say it is a very practical and secure bag when it comes to work, because you can't close it, and the only ways you can wear it is on your shoulder or in your hand. I personally don't use it on my shoulder because I think it is very uncomfortable. I only carry it by my hand or on my cabin suitcase. So let's move on to the price. This one retails for $3,500 and it is very expensive for what it is. But you can also get some steals on the resale market because they are not performing that high when it comes to resale value. So for me personally, I think it is a little bit expensive, but I would repurchase this bag because I love it and I will use this bag as my travel bag as long as it will hold up. So yes, I would rebuy it, but I think there are some things you need to think about when you are considering buying this bag. And the biggest thing you have to think about is your needs, as with all your bags. For me personally, it is worth it, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily worth it for everyone. And especially if you are not considering having this bag forever. Because as I said earlier, the resale value is terrible and you will not get your money back if you are selling it. So that was it for this book tote review. Let me know in the comments if you have other questions and I will try to answer you as good as I can. And if you're not done watching me yet, here is another video and goodbye.